Yo, this is Tommy G. Yo, this is the most wanted car thief in America. Now, let me tell you something. I seen the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? When I read the title, I knew exactly what it was, nigga. Yeah, these young niggas is crashing out. Listen, let me tell y'all something about these young niggas. I almost had an altercation with a young nigga. I'm gonna tell y'all my story later, but nigga, I just want y'all to know, bro, I almost had a fearful event with a young nigga. And by young nigga, I mean that nigga. When I say that nigga had a switchy, bro, that nigga had a switchy. Like, I saw the button gang. That dude had a switchy. Like, I'm telling you, bro, these young niggas is reckless.
A local car dealership is hoping that you can help find more than a dozen cars stolen over 2 days. Surveillance video shows 3 masked men entering the service area and taking 5 vehicles. That was just the beginning.
Now, once it tells me the pin.
Wait, hold on, bro. Wait. Okay, if you steal a car from a dealership, don't the car have like a tracking pin?
I'm good to go.
So like you can just track the car? Because if it don't, I'm not saying I want a nigga to steal a car from me. I'm just saying, like, for research purposes.
No, look.
I ain't gonna lie, for research purposes. Whoa, wait. These niggas actually went to a lot and he stole the car.
Almost like trying to guard LeBron James.
This would be a payday for me.
Oh, he brought it back. Okay, never mind.
Right here. Probably 2 people in the United States have better than Hellcats are not hard for me to take. I even carry a red key everywhere I go.
In one night, how many dealers?
No wonder why if you go to Atlanta, so many niggas is stealing goddamn Grand Cats, nigga. So many niggas is stealing goddamn Hellcats, nigga. That's why I'll never buy. That's why I'll never buy a Kia. I'll never buy a Hellcat, cause all these goddamn young thugs.
The record was like 15 cars in one day.
This dude stole 15 cars in one night. Hold on, no, I gotta see this nigga's story. Banks raided Yusuf after an E-Day. Yusuf was mad because the girl chose Banks. Yusuf called him a bitch ass nigga joking. Yusuf's chat reported Banks because they thought Yusuf was mad at Banks. So it wasn't Yusuf, but it was Yusuf's chat that got mad at Banks. Nah, this is a hard ass Instagram pic. Dude, he posted up with all them keys. Nah, that's low-key a hard ass Instagram pic, bro. That's low-key a hard ass Instagram pic.
Respectfully, after meeting their employees, I know they're not gonna chase me. So I would take that literally right out the lot and drive it out the lot and wave at them as I'm leaving.
In 2023, over 1 million cars were stolen in America. The business of car theft is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Now, we've all heard of Kia and Hyundai boys who can smash a window and use a USB cord to steal your car quickly, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. On encrypted platforms like Discord and Signal, there are thousands of car thieves conspiring and orchestrating sophisticated heists. They can steal luxury vehicles from your own driveway while you sleep. They can steal cars from heavily guarded and fenced-in auto dealerships, and they know how to wipe VIN numbers clean so they can put your car in somebody else's name. Today,
we connect. Bro, this is why I say, bro, like, if you ever, like, in a Twitch community, though, bro, always, like, have a strong fan base. Like, I would say the strongest fan base I know is, like, Corey's fan base. Well, like, for streamer-wise, I'll probably have to say, I don't know who. Streaming-wise, I don't know who has the strongest fan base. But that's why I say, like, always be one with your fan base and always, like, have a strong fan base, bro, because, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You see how, like, your fan base could just ruin other people's lives, bro? So I feel bad for that nigga T-Banks, though.
With one of America's most notorious car thieves, and this is his resume. He's the record holder for RST thefts. He's stolen cars in nearly every U.S. state. He's done dozens of high-speed chases from police cars and helicopters, and he's on the run right now from U.S. Marshals. For reasons we'll reveal later.
He ain't go to Atlanta and steal a car in Atlanta, boy. While Duke Dennis, Mr. Captain Atlanta, was stealing the cars, boy.
He's agreed to come to Milwaukee and show us an inside look at the business of car theft. Buckle up, folks. This episode is truly a wild ride.
Talk to me. Well, he Captain Texas. I'm
Given
Captain
the nature
Texas,
of what Felix does for work, he wanted our first meeting to be in a private and secure location. So I sent him the coordinates contacting the abandoned building by my house and told him to meet me on the 2nd floor.
We're meeting our contact in an abandoned building, and he's gonna take us deep into this world.
Nah, Tommy G lucky he don't got a gun and like try to stick him up or something. Damn, Mr. Athletic Tommy G. Goddamn nigga. Damn, nigga had the double. Hey, wait, ain't no way way, hold on. No way Tommy G editing crew had to double repeat on that right there. Bro, they showed this man booty twice, boy.
Sir, good last look here. How you doing? You're not the guy we're supposed to be meeting, are you? Okay. Yeah. We're gonna see if it's legit, but the stuff he says he gets into is real deal heist, real deal theft, real deal moving cars, moving units.
Gosh dang, bro, look how they just riding it off the
line.
line.
Insane job. But he said second floor on the right. This is kind of an interesting meeting spot. Felix? What's happening?
Okay.
Good to meet you. This is your normal type of meeting spot?
Ain't got no G on it? No gun?
Okay, what is it that you get into?
Anything taking cars. Luxury, can be basic cars, but of course I like the more expensive the better.
Are we talking dealerships?
This nigga live a real GTA lifestyle, bro. Like this is really a GTA like. Hold on, what GTA mission where you had to steal cars? Was it like when you first spawned in and you was with Lamar and you had to steal those 2 cars and drive it to like the dealership? Wait, wasn't there like where like Simeon or like a nigga named Simeon GTA where you had to drive cars to him?
Driveways, park.
Nah, this is really a GTA lifestyle.
But my preferred dealerships, of course, all the other easier to get, but I can take a car from anywhere.
That's
anybody's yard, their good driveway, garage, wherever, it doesn't matter.
That's sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That's stressful job.
Sometimes when you have a lot of close calls, but I think for the most part, no. I'm used to it now. I've been in it for a little bit. I know how to move and get away, so as long as I have, all the tools available for me to make it home, I'm pretty confident in what I do.
That's
what
crazy.
is it you got there?
This nigga definitely a young
device,
nigga, bro.
Little Chinese device.
He definitely got a switch.
For everything taking cars. Of course, I got nicer devices than this, but this is basically just a basic one.
Can that take my car? I got a 2017 Chevy Cruise.
On the list, we go try it. Let's go
Okay.
Okay, before we put my car to the test, let's talk a little bit more. I want to get to know you. It would seem to me that you
Nigga, fuck all that. We talking about, before we take my note. Before we take my car, let me go over some safety measures with you, boy. Hey, you gonna show me how you take it, but once you just take it off wipe my car from your device or whatever that device is, and whoa, we good. You know what I'm saying?
100%. I mean, secrecy is everything, and if somebody knows who you are, basically they have everything about you. So, keeping myself secure and not letting people know who I am is like priority in this, because
bro. How much money do you got though?
Taking millions of dollars in cars from certain places, somebody might get upset.
How did you get into it?
Just by chance, I ran into a group of people online that were selling cars no titles, and I figured it out pretty quick that these aren't legal cars, and bought my first tablet like this, spent my money, and
this is crazy.
Count on my hands, there's people that are probably maybe close to me or maybe a little bit better than me. Only probably 2 people in the United States are better than me. If you're scared, you gotta stay away.
Nigga, only 2.
Away from this, because fears.
And there's like a million people out there.
If you walk into a situation questioning the what ifs, they're gonna happen. If I'm going in to do something, I'm going in clear-headed with the intentions of doing it, and I'm with a plan, and I'm methodical about it.
Bro, I ain't gonna see, bro. This is why I don't want no flashy car, bro. I can't do this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Tommy, I'm snitching after my vids, nigga. Did Tommy G can't do vids like this, bro? Because then everybody's gonna be like, yo, Tommy G snitched on me, bro. Like, you gotta think for the future. So when Tommy G do these type of vids, he's technically snitching, but he's not snitching because the cops can do whatever they want with the information that Tommy G's posted on the YouTube. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, whoa. So it's technically snitching, but not snitching. Depending on what type of questions you get.
They think I'm crazy. They think I'm taking unnecessary risks, but at the same time, I think they see the benefit of it all.
Yeah, you see all the Lamborghinis you can take, boy.
At a time, but
if I could take a Lamborghini without getting caught, shoot, I'm not saying I would. If the FBI watching, I wouldn't say I would. I'm not saying I would ever do that because that's wrong. But
I usually tell them, when you don't hear from me, it's all right. That means I'm not in real trouble, I'm not in any situation. So yeah,
I never rode in
I
never rode in a Lamborghini.
Have you had any close calls?
Too many to count. There's been a lot of situations where I've been surprised in cars by officers just walking down the lot. They got smart and stopped pulling up immediately, and they'll start walking through the lot trying to catch us. There's been a lot of situations where I barely made it out. I've had to take them on long hikes through the woods and stuff.
Damn, nigga had to go through the woods.
No, on foot. Usually, yeah, I'm on foot at that point. But if I can, I'll drive a truck.
Damn, hopped out, ran through the woods. Bro, I feel like, for some odd reason, I feel like you can easily get away in the woods, bro. Like, that's just how I think, bro. I don't know why, but I feel like if there's no animals, like, there's nothing in the woods to, like, kill you, I feel like you can easily get away from a cop in the woods, bro.
Take an extreme risk.
Cause like, say like you scented dogs, nigga, rub yourself in mud, nigga.
Invincible behind the wheel of this car when you go tumbling.
Climb trees. No, they'll look up in trees. Nigga, just dig underground, nigga, hide underground for like a day or so.
Disappeared up and disappeared on me when they were out doing missions, and either they're in jail or dead, and you'll never know.
If you got offered a normal job, decent salary, good salary, would you take it?
100%. I would get out of this right at this very moment. I'd go throw all my shit in the lake and never look back. And I don't want to die doing this. I love my family. I want to go back home to them.
Damn. So he just don't want to do this. He's doing this for money. So this is like basically how he sees it. This is the only way he can make money. Because Tommy G said if he would get another job. Damn, I feel bad.
So that didn't hit your blood going at all?
No.
Yo, Mar, what's with you, boy? Bad, bro. But damn, nigga.
You're gonna take my car.
But why you gotta steal my car though?
Not at all. This is one of the easiest. GM is so easy to take. It's non-intrusive. They won't even know that I tried to take it. So you go to GM, manual, USA.
You see what, bro? Do you see what I say on how like Tommy G is not snitching, but he's technically snitching because he's showing us how these niggas is doing it, bro. So literally any nigga out there could go and do this themselves. Let me focus up though.
17 to 19.
Hold on, wait, I don't got my notes, nigga. Hold on. There we go. FBI, I promise you I'm not doing this. FBI, I will never steal cars. You know what I'm saying? Treat it like it's GTA and sell them. I'm just doing this for personal information because I don't want my car getting stolen. Yes. I promise you I'm not a young nigga with a switch.
Smarty, let's go give it a whirl.
So you put it in first, okay.
Basically what you're waiting for is the pin to be red, and once that pin's red,
okay,
we can start it.
Okay, so you gotta wait for the pin to, okay. Put it to read the pin.
And that's it.
That's it.
Was that
easy? And you see your car even's letting you know, yo, your theft deterrent system's going off. But the car is so broken that we can just take it. And now we're in business. Now we can take this and ride around the city and move with some more cars.
Okay.
Someone can literally take my car,
that
put it in their name, and just that's it.
Enough paperwork, enough, pushing paper, you can have anything really in this world cleaned up.
I'll never do this, of course.
For the most part, I'm not even using gloves when I'm doing this. What? I'm just driving.
And that nigga driving in Tommy G's car too.
Nobody's gonna even really look for this.
Goddamn, Tommy G.
All right, guys, mission complete. We'll see you in the morning when we hit the dealership.
All right, bet.
A car dealer in Wisconsin was kind enough to let us come into his dealership and let Felix the car thief show us how he does his heists. The dealer's name is Dan Kunez of the Kunez Auto Group, and over the last couple years, car theft has negatively impacted his business. Felix conveyed that he was trying to get out of the car theft business, so we thought meeting with Dan could both be an audition for a potential security job of stopping other car thieves and a way for Felix to consult Dan on how to improve security.
I mean, but it's not like a, okay. Now, I thought Tommy G was going to say it's like a good, you know what I'm saying, job for him to like try to like start working at the, you know what I'm saying, but never mind.
And Dan, being a Christian man who believes in giving people a chance, agreed to let Felix in, even though it was a risky idea. This is what happened when the car thief met car dealership owner.
You know what I'm saying? I respect it. I ain't lying. I respect it. Getting a chance for
bitch got face tags. Sorry at the dead, you on the tab. It was payback. Feet up, laid back. Handbox, play that. If you're feeling some type of way, just say that.
How does it feel being in a car that's not hot?
Crazy feeling, bro. I'm almost feel like I gotta drive it a little bit more safer, like a grandma, you know? Oh, see, this is all money to me. You see all the trucks? That's all money.
This is it.
Oh, I like his truck. See, if you want to keep your shit from getting stolen, buy a Ford. Those are the hardest ones to take nowadays.
So just buy a Ford. Okay, bet. Say that.
I love the Shelby Raptors. Great trucks.
I was a TRX guy before.
Oh, I love TRX. That's my favorite truck. That's one of my favorite trucks right there.
Silverado?
C71 package.
That's it?
Yep.
Dang, he
The
know all
OSC
about his
package
cars
that
too,
these
boy.
Chevys do,
Yeah, they're for the money, yeah.
4s are the average person can't do 24s. They're harder now. You have to have a separate tab. The GM came up with a new thing, 24-digit pin. And these tablets I got with me right now can't generate the pin, but these aren't impossible. It's literally just buying a new piece of tool. I just haven't bought it.
And this is online.
Online. Amazon. Amazon's the biggest contributor to this, 110%. They're
Nigga,
selling...
so you telling me you can just buy the tablet that you need to hack these cars on Amazon? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen, all I'm saying is, bro, if I work for the FBI, bro, I'll probably be the richest FBI nigga, because I'll be watching fucking Tommy G every goddamn day, nigga. Like, come on, gang.
OEM keys, locksmithing tools, anything. You can buy key cutters on Amazon. Like, that's ridiculous. A lot of these guys, they're sophisticated.
What's the
they
tablet
got
called?
key cutters. They're coming into
Yeah,
the
I'm actually interested. Yeah, what is
they're
it?
getting a key cut
What is
by
the
the bin,
tablet
and they're coming opening the door. Like,
for research purposes only. Like, what is the tablet called?
To learn more about how stolen cars
if the
get
FBI
washed with clean
again.
VIN numbers, we tap in with our New York
We're not doing
correspondent,
anything.
M-Box. M-Box is a rapper who has many songs covering the illicit car business, and you'll hear his music throughout this episode, and it's linked in the description. Here's
Oh,
what
so that's the
M-Box
first person
found out
we
about
listened
VIN
to?
numbers.
GLE, I stole the keys from your mom. Once you yank out the tracker, switch your place, and you're gone. I got the drop on a crib that got an RS of.
So this nigga is like Punch Made Dead, where Punch Made Dead raps about how to fucking scam. This dude is teaching you, he's rapping about how to steal a car.
Fine, ride around the city just waiting for a sign.
Okay, so let's say I have $5,000. I give you that money with the stolen car. What's gonna happen?
I'm gonna have my guys disassemble your windshield. They're gonna peel the stickers off the door. They're gonna re-engrave the VIN numbers wherever it needs to be re-engraved. Common points of the car where it needs to be re-engraved is like the engine bay, or sometimes in some of the Mopars under the passenger seat where the battery is.
Which are all the VINs that you cover?
So on the BMW sticker, typically, we change the sticker behind the license plate. We change the 2 stickers that are on the door, the tire, and the VIN information. We re-engrave the engine bay VIN number.
Because it's not a sticker, it's actually engraved.
Yeah, it's engraved into the metal.
Also,
Okay.
I know we had said something about the actual VIN in the computer. What comes out, so when you do the swap, what does the new VIN look like?
So that's the add-on to the swap price. It's typically ranges
See,
from
now
like
I don't wanna buy a
2,500
BMW
to
no more,
5,000
bro.
to reprogram.
It's like
the
I've been
ECU.
seeing a lot of
Okay, and what is
everybody's
reprogramming
like
the ECU
G80s,
So
like,
you delete the
you
old
know what I'm
number,
saying? Like they
VIN
G80s
number,
be looking
and
tough.
put the new one
Now I don't
back.
want to buy a
Delete the stolen
BMW
VIN
no
number.
more.
Right.
I don't want to buy a car that can easily be
And so
stolen like a
basically,
Kia or a
I'm able to
BMW.
unlock it, just hop in and program a key and be gone in 30 seconds. And the most sophisticated dealers, Aston Martin dealership, they had the whole security and everything, and they didn't even know I was there.
Say we had a guy a few nights ago go to our Sycamore store, took a Camaro in 6 minutes, pulled up.
That's slow.
That seems slow, but
It's too slow. I'm gonna show you how these Camaros are started. You're gonna be absolutely sick. You're gonna be like, I don't even understand why this is possible.
Really?
Yeah. If it took him 6 minutes, he sucks at his job. 100%. I'm
Dang,
gonna
so
be honest with you.
6 minutes is slow and still in the car. 6 minutes is slow game. Do you know how long it takes niggas to even get in a car?
Even 100 miles
Shit,
that
nigga,
way
ask my mama, boy, she take fucking years, man.
into Chicago, this dealership would begin
She
to
not even
every day.
old.
Those cameras, absolutely no good. 9 times out of 10, those aren't even hardwired directly for video feed. That's gonna be wireless, and they're only using a power source. I turn on a Wi-Fi jammer, no good. That shit's done.
Damn.
You know those police boxes they're trying to get you guys to buy with the lights and everything? Trash. Don't even buy it because a jammer, no cellular service, it doesn't work.
right off.
You know, cuts it right
Damn,
off.
this
Everything in a
nigga teaching them
15-meter area
game
right here
too.
wouldn't work. The OnStar, none of that.
Everything.
Yeah, that's another side of the thing is people are using credit profiles, buying cars from the dealers on the fake profiles, and then selling them. Yes, the new thing right now is cars being traded in. Yeah, they're only trading them in with only 2 keys, and there's 3 keys in the system. Gotta have your guys start pulling lock switching devices.
They're getting clean titles.
Yep, the fake titles. And guess who's the #1 producer of that? China. People will ask for like, hey, I have a clean title for a 2024 Grand Cherokee, find me a 21 because it's the same body style, and they'll buy the sticker, swap it, and use the clean title to come and sell it back to the dealer. Carfax not safe either. I can have somebody generate a Carfax history behind a fake VIN, and you'll look at it and go, oh, it's all, they've been maintaining this car since the day that And it's not even,
that
it's so bad that I can have GM acknowledge an MCO, which is
and like, that's one thing I want to say. The same information these scammers and all these, you know what I'm saying, cars stealing, the same time and effort that you have to put in to know all this information to stealing these cars and scamming people is the same effort they can put into getting these jobs, nigga. They don't have to scam, nigga. Shit.
certificate of origin, and they didn't even.
I understand why they do quick money.
Because people are just stamping, not even thinking. They're just doing it.
And they're contributing to a multi-million-dollar fraud scheme.
Bro, really putting us on game? That's what I'm saying.
It goes into everywhere.
Who am I to let this information fly above my head?
Human trafficking, theft, burglary. A lot of these 1500s, these are being used as rammers. These are just being used to take other more expensive cars or to take down store buildings, you know, to go into Prada, everything.
I ain't allowed to be looking kind of tough.
I've never been inside a dealership like this before, at least now being allowed to, you know. I've actually never even bought a car from a dealership. 100% a necessity.
So this dude has cars and he never bought one.
This, you know,
oh my gosh. I mean, that's smart.
Food doesn't get put on the table. And see, when I'm wearing, this is what I wear in real life. I don't wear Gucci. I don't, Louis Vuitton is not my thing.
No wonder why he hasn't got caught. No wonder why he hasn't got, bro. Do you see, bro? Listen, I'm not trying to tell y'all niggas how to do y'all job, but I'm just saying, bro, if you're a scammer, if you're a car stealer, if you're whatever gang, if you're doing something very illegal and you're getting very fast, quick money, do not all of a sudden start buying Gucci, start buying because then the FBI will start watching you and wondering where you getting all this money because it don't show up on data how y'all niggas is getting this money. So like, bro, I'm telling y'all nigga, dress bummy and you. And I'm not saying you'll be safe 100%, but nigga, keep dressing bummy, nigga.
Student in real life.
God damn.
College.
I don't think you could be dumb and do this job.
100%.
These other scammers, but show it.
The
IRS will track you, know me. That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas started buying Gucci, Prada, fucking
I'll even take a Honda
Louis,
Civic.
all this high designer ass
This is a
shit,
universal.
bro.
It's in the shape of a Dodge key, but this is a universal key. How you can tell is it has no car figure in. So I either have a car or have an SUV. So I can take this and generate this with my tab and make this a 2023 Honda Civic key. I plug up into the Honda Civic and the car will think this is a OEM key and let me start it. I'll show up with 3 or 4 guys and take all these at the same time and drive them out. And it's worse that you have them right here. This is like, and there's no cameras, you're asking me to come.
So what would you recommend this guy do?
Camera, loudspeaker. Part of me changed when I seen a guy get really upset about his car, and I was like, you know, why should he care? He has insurance. But then, you know, after kind of reading what he said online, it kind of touched me. It's like, hey, some of this stuff is sentimental to these people. People work hard for this. You know, they don't want their stuff just getting taken.
So like, exactly, nigga. The same thing, like, imagine you work really hard to change your features, you know what I'm saying, really get in the gym, all that work dedication, and you get a really beautiful, outstanding girl, and then a nigga like fucking Duke Dennis just takes your girl just by looking at her, bro. Like, nigga, I'll be fucking pissed too.
Car, for example, is only worth $1,000 on the street, maybe $500.
This car?
Yeah.
This is only worth $1,000.
$1,000, maybe $500, to be honest with you.
How?
It ain't worth
Wait, so if he steal that car, it's only worth.
It's one of those things that's so old that people aren't even gonna like really want it. Somebody took this, it would just end up as being used as a striker to take other cars.
And then does this lead to stuff like drive-bys or?
Gang, that car looks so nice. It's not even worth $1,500, bro.
Drive-bys, robberies.
How's that glazing when you be glazing, dude?
You know, people could be using these cars to kidnap people. We don't know. What car is this? A Tahoe? Or
It's a Tahoe, yeah.
So this takes more time than it's going to take me to grab this car.
Let me put the keys over here.
Yeah. Yeah, for the record, guys, for the record, keys are over here. Yeah, I'm just going to get through.
Fine, good. Wait for the blue light. When it's blue, it means you're ready to work. So you see how it's blue? Now you just go to hot function, add a keys pin. This is the glitch. This is how everybody's taking GMs. And but see, this is the thing. This is not even the nice tablet. This is a cheap tablet.
So this is oh my god. So this is just a basic tablet. This dude's stealing. He's showing us how to steal cars off the basic tablet. Oh,
I might go off. No alarm. See, when it's unlocked, there's no alarm. Right now, it should be going beep, 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 beep. And then once it reads the pin, you don't touch anything. Look, you see reading pin? Now, once it tells me the pin, I'm good to go.
That's why we're
and he got the pin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now look.
Oh my gosh, and it's that easy,
But this
bro.
is the even crazier part. I can now take this and start another car.
On the line.
Oh shit.
That is so crazy. Whoa, Tommy G, don't touch it. No, Tommy G, don't touch it. Cause what if he steals a car and then like he drops it? Now Tommy G evidence is on it.
All over the top. Okay, will you be my witness in court that I wasn't? Okay. Oh, there he goes.
Just like that. There's no stopping him. It's almost like trying to guard LeBron James.
This would be a payday for me.
I ain't guarding
Rightfully, it's not
LeBron.
mine, so we're gonna leave it. But yeah, this is kind of just a normal day for me. This is what I guess our job consists of. A lot of people, when they take these, they forget that there's no key, because there's no key for this. So if they turn it off to get gas, oh shit, I forgot.
Wow. Wait.
Completely shut it.
Wait. So you do. Wait. So after you hack the car, after you get the car, and you turn the car off, you don't need the key to turn it back up. Bro, oh my God, yo. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nah, gang. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hell nah, bro. Nah, niggas gonna have to see me, boy. Nah, Warner, bro. Niggas gonna have to see me, boy. I'm putting a tracker on my goddamn car, nigga. Niggas gonna have to see me. Warner, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Bro, it's unstoppable, nigga.
Now you're not restarting.
Gotcha.
But you gotta close back up and do that again. Sometimes there's cars that
Wait, what happened?
you completely shut it off, like look.
Oh, completely
No,
shut the car off.
Now you're not restarting.
Gotcha.
But you gotta close back up and do that
okay.
again. Sometimes there's cars that I will never even program a key for. I'll just drive it with that.
Well, first, what's the MSRP of a car like
Oh,
this?
okay.
Retail, I would
Okay.
guess 25 grand.
What do you think he's selling it for?
Almost a half, 15 grand, I guess maybe.
He said he's going for between $500 and $1,000.
Dude,
So they're
the
not
car
even
goes
using
for
these to drive unless it's like a kid.
and he's
Maybe
selling
a kid
it
wants
for
to use it for a
1,000 or
drive-by or just
500.
wants to be
Okay,
cool in the
yeah.
hood and drive around and pick up the girlfriend from high school. But for the most part, these are actually being used
Gosh,
to drive through the fences
damn!
or take the damage for the more valuable
That
cars.
boy
Better
really
cars.
trying to
It's
get away
almost
from the
hard to
feds.
fathom.
And just like that, a car's off the lot. So now what happens? The car just goes off the lot. What happens now?
Sometimes we don't even know, and somebody will just realize, oh, wait, where'd that car go? Then we look at our security footage, call our security team, then call the police. Our recovery rate
how do
is
y'all
not
get y'all
great,
money, though?
getting them back. Some of the Hellcats and stuff, yes. But there's some stuff we never see again.
Who takes the hit on
But
this?
like, how do you like you
Hopefully,
use your money back?
the
though?
insurance company. From a dealership standpoint, it's cost us more than $500,000. They steal a Hellcat. Insurance is 100 grand. If we recover it, then we only get 60% of the value from the insurance company, so call it 60 grand.
If you recover the stolen
If
vehicle.
we recover the stolen vehicle, yep. And if we don't, then hopefully insurance covers it, but our premiums have almost doubled since all this. We have attorneys working on it daily, not just to try to get the cars, but try to prevent it, work with the insurance companies on that. It's kind of a national thing that's happening to everybody. So you're fighting with the insurance companies. It's endless time and resources. When you look at it from a business point of view, our insurance rates have almost doubled. So for these bigger stores, that's a lot of money. Okay, car gets stolen, call in insurance, police reports, all that stuff. If it doesn't get recovered, you get the value of the car. If it does, you get 60% of the value. So if it's smashed, this, that.
They're damaging the electrical system to tear out any trackers.
When you talk to
Damn,
car
that is
thieves,
so
it's a
fucked,
common
bro.
thought
It's like,
process that what
that's
they
so
are doing is
messed up,
largely
bro.
a victimless crime because, well,
Like,
the insurance
this
companies
thing
will
is
pay for it
actually teaching
anyways.
us
To
how
see
to,
if this is
like,
true, we spoke
actually
to
steal a
Muhammad,
car.
a Milwaukee insurance agent, to see how car theft
Oh.
impacts the common man.
I would say that majority of Milwaukee consumers have seen a rate increase, and it is due into factor of stolen vehicles, theft on personal
see where
property,
the doctor
mainly just
disrespect
overall the
glasses?
inflation
Come
of the vehicle. So again, it all ties into a part. I've known friends and family who've had their vehicles stolen. I've personally had my vehicle broken into multiple times. In certain parts of the town. It's not something you really want to deal with on a day-to-day basis. It kind of ruins your day, ruins your week. But it's unfortunately the life that we live in. Of the aftermath, if their car gets stolen, and they can't make ends meet, they can't get to work, they can't take their kids to school. That's a lot of stress for a person to kind of deal with. If
That's
you're
where it's like it's really
getting
messed up,
evicted, again, you have rent that's got to get paid.
I feel so
you have bills that need to get
bad,
paid.
bro.
Primarily, that vehicle was your means
That
of
nigga just told
getting
me how to,
to
like, steal
from
cars.
point A to point B.
Now I don't
want to
do it anymore.
And cars being stolen, that affects
I mean,
the whole
I
community
never wanted
as a
to do
whole.
it. I never wanted to to do it. I never wanted to do it.
Fingerprinting these cars when they're recovering. They are not even attempting to figure out who took them. If they're not catching them in the moment, it's one of those things.
I used to old car as decoy in my driveway. Not gonna lie, I wish someone would take my car, get me out this damn car payment, please.
Like, what's the point? You know, I'm gonna lose my job if I even chase them.
Yeah, nigga, secretly you just want to use that switchy that's in your pants, nigga. Don't lie to me, boy. You just want them to steal that car so you can use that switchy.
This car thing really took off during the pandemic. Everybody was bored, and you know, Hellcats are not hard for me to take. I even carry a red key everywhere I go just so I can get all
you
the
got me.
But if I don't, I got regulars. Like
you got me.
And my biggest, no, I can get these. The thing is, I can get these from the company. But they're selling it to me.
Oh damn, Tommy G not gonna let us know?
I don't understand how that's possible.
Even the stuff we have to provide to them.
Yeah.
Proof of ownership, copies of the title.
I've never been asked that. This tablet is literally registered to an address in North Korea, and the company lets it.
North Korea?
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un in on this or what?
Okay,
I mean, you can literally,
it's
make the address
registered
1, 2, 3,
in
so
North
fucking
Korea,
taken.
and they
Father's
still
Day,
give
I
this
caught a guy
nigga.
who was eating crabs. You know, and I felt bad about it. That's why I stepped away from the key thing, because I'm like, this is, we're crossing a line.
So niggas don't go, it says that you're registered in North Korea. Something might be fishy.
You know, because obviously in a lot of people's mentality, it's the dealership's not suffering. Screw the man, you know, but to me, I understand the consequences of it all. And see, the other thing is, I didn't even bring the other device. There's a device that somebody gifted it to me. He sent it to me from free. It's a $3,000 device. I can take any Toyota or Lexus through the headlights. If you start noticing your vehicles are being damaged and they're ripping the headlights off or ripping the bumpers, they're trying to access the plug, the harness for the headlight. You can brute force it through that. We call it a CAN bus attack.
Some guy just gave it to you?
Yeah, he gifted it to me.
How much money do you stand to make in a year?
I mean, like I could make $10,000 a month, but it's not worth it whatsoever. If I could
$10,000 only
in a position to work.
Stealing all these cars, he only make $10,000 a month, gang.
I'm making like even just a regular average salary. That's beautiful to me. I go home to my daughter every night, hug her and kiss her, and never think about this again. Most people, they're buying them and then they're sitting on them. They're ordering the stickers, the titles, cleaning them up, and then either they're sending them to other countries or they're sending them back to Carvana. That's the big move right now. Carvana and CarMax.
So basically, you're putting your life at risk right now for between 80 and 120K a year?
A year, really.
Felix was not done stealing cars. He wanted to get some more action.
Bro.
So we headed to another dealership with more selection to see what he could do. Here's what he stole next.
Pull over, take the tracker out the whip. Range Rover Sport, I'm on the Jackie doing tricks. Keep swimming, got the paddles in the ship. I'ma keep rapping, but I dabble with the skits.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
How many dealerships?
Whoever that nigga is, tell that nigga stop rapping.
I can
Tell that nigga stop rapping, nigga.
My personal record was like 15 cars in one night.
So that means you have to have a stash house relatively
15 cars, dude.
You have to, usually like 20-30 minutes is pretty good distance. If they have 2 entrances, it's no good. They wanna operate on a one-way in, one-way out type system. Because if not, you see all this is basically slim pickings. Like all that stuff, there's not anywhere near the building. Anybody can come in and just grab this and dip off it. They're not even gonna trigger. You see, there's no motion sensors. There's no sensors right here or a gate that's stopping me or nothing. All this is too far.
So nigga, damn. So this is easy pickings,
so
nigga.
Anything in this back lot right here would be easily like that. I like this. This is money right here.
So how's the security on this dealership? Are those cameras up there?
Nope. That's all for lighting and like this is probably one of the worst dealerships.
God damn, that truck kind of looks disgusting.
The only thing that's saving them is that a lot of these are Fords. There's no security. There's no loudspeakers back here to deter anybody. I basically could get dropped off right in that parking lot, walk into here and hang out in this lot for hours on end, and they wouldn't even know. And see, this is like a wet dream. Like to find this
that nigga said this is like a wet dream.
Unheard of. Same thing. Like, why is this city right here?
Damn, I know that nigga tempted right. Even though that nigga with Tommy G, I know he tempted to take that ish right now, boy.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I know he tempted to take it right now.
He's not even gonna know I busted his window and I'm in his Corvette taking it. He's not gonna know.
Has this spot ever been hit by car thieves?
Yeah, a couple of times. We had some test drives pull right off and go get the windows tinted, and so it usually happens
test drivers just straight pulled off?
We are busy, got 2-3 customers and then just send them on their way.
Wait, you letting people test drive without getting in the car?
They take off in the dealer plate. Yeah, it happens. A Hellcat, right next to our showroom. It was a 1,000 horsepower Hellcat, and 5 in the morning they came and broke the windows, tried to get in it, but Yeah. They couldn't get it started, so they left it. So.
Yeah, because it takes too long to program the key. I'm the guy who's usually hitting your lock, taking your guys' stuff.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, nah, hell no. Bro, really sit there and imagine you telling Tommy G, yo, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, that nigga, he just couldn't steal the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? He, like, you explain the Hellcat, and then a nigga in the background just comes out. That nigga took too long to take it, you know what I'm saying? I'm the nigga that takes the car. Nigga, I'll be like, nigga, what the
It takes too long to program the key. I'm the guy who's usually hitting your lock.
Look how that nigga just came out, bro.
So is it worth it?
Not at all. But it's a cycle, what can I say? I'm basically somebody addicted to fentanyl, except I got more comprehension of what I'm doing.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, that was actually funny though.
You know, it's good people trying to cope with things, trying to provide or trying to do different things, and I would venture to say that this is almost an addict mindset. It's some of it's adrenaline, some of it's they don't feel like there's any other way. It's easy to some people.
True.
A lot of it's addiction for whatever they're doing it for.
You know, I carry every key. Like, if that would have been me taking that Hellcat would have been gone. They would have never seen it. Those are rookies.
Okay.
Just to be honest with you. I can take anything in this lot if I want to, if I really want to. It's not a challenge. And I got Jahclov keys.
You got everything.
I got everything you can think of. This ain't nothing. I got a bag at home with 35 keys. This is what I carry for fun. Just in case I come across a Hellcat. Or is that a scout over there? Yep. Yeah, see? I would not be deterred.
Oh, hell no. See, bro, that nigga said, is that a scat? I'd be like, that's not a scat.
By the daylight, one bit. I would take that broad day.
You would take something from this dealership in broad day?
100%. Especially respectfully after meeting their employees, I know they're not going to chase me. They're not going to even try to stop me. So I would take that literally right out the lot and drive it out the lot and wave at them as I'm leaving.
How is it not risky to do it broad day?
You gotta know the state you're in, the people who work there. Like if I came here and they were wearing cowboy hats and cowboy boots, I wouldn't fuck with them. Because I'm like, oh, they're gonna shoot me.
A good car thief will know the quality of the police force and the local chase laws just as well as they know the car they are taking. For example, in Maryland, where the courts are more likely to go after an officer for a high-speed chase gone wrong and therefore less pursuits happen, or New York, a state that has a bail system that allows most criminals to get out of jail for just about any crime, are places that car thieves like to hit. But Georgia, where Georgia State Police are known for chasing car thieves to oftentimes brutal.
Oh my gosh, nah, bro. Georgia State, dude. Oh my gosh,
fatal conclusions with their pit maneuvers, or Indiana, where the police have a reputation for doggedly pursuing criminals. These are places that car thieves fear, respect, and think twice before executing a heist. With that being said, there is no question that a high-speed chase, while it may deter some car thieves, it is a great danger to civilians in the area.
Any car can get taken, but it's the amount of time that takes into getting it. Like these Ram trucks, I can take those, but they take like 4 or 5 minutes. But the GM trucks, I can start in 30 seconds.
This is pretty crazy. I watch you every fucking video.
Did you think it was this easy?
I've seen like the Kia Boy tutorials, you know, the USB drive, but I definitely like to see what it's like on an American car.
What's going through your mind right now?
This is crazy. You don't see nothing like this. You know, it's kind of cool to see it actually happening in the process.
Okay. So here we go, 19, perfect.
So at least they not gonna snitch on them.
It's gonna be pushed to start.
Cause I know, like, ooh, these niggas with Karens, bro, they would snitch on that.
This is a perfect one. And look, now I'm gonna show you guys the big boy pad. It doesn't make no difference, but it's the same thing. Basically a more upgraded version of the tab I already showed you. That's called IMMO. That's basically the immobilizer. That's what controls the whole key system and everything. Okay. And you see, the thing is, you can go America. If I'm getting ready to hit this car, I hit GM, and then look for the model. You're gonna do manual selection, GMC, and then Sierra 1500. If they're right here, 2017 to 2020. Smart key because it's push to start, and then boom. Basically now I'm ready to go. All I gotta do is plug up into the car and I'm good to go. Okay. Most times I'd already be ready. I wouldn't be clicking buttons here. I would have already been preset in the car and just pull up. And it's the same thing. You're just accessing the immobilizer of the car. You're adding a key. But what you're doing is, this car works on a system to add a key. So when that pin is read, instead of continuing the process, we're going to immediately start the car. And that's the glitch. So this pin's going to read, the car's going to recognize we're doing something to it. It's going to look for internet. And so basically once it reads that pin, you're going to immediately start this car. And so when you're in the moment, this feels like an eternity. You're like, oh, why is this thing not hurrying up? Like, see, there we go. Boom.
Damn.
And then I unplug. and I could do another one until basically the situation is too hot. And yeah.
Brought you water, I don't know that.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's really that's kind of
What that nigga say? Wait, he brought him some water? Hold on. I don't know about that, man. It's too sketchy.
all it is, man. And I could do this as many times as I want, basically.
I don't know.
There's no limit to it. The system's never gonna lock up. I could drive this car with just this pad and not anything else. Like,
is it illegal to have that pad?
No.
Oh God, don't drink that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not.
The technology
Nigga, hand
is
me some
farther ahead
water.
than the legal system is.
100%.
So right now there's a window of time.
For everyone,
I ain't drinking shit, nigga.
because this
Damn it.
company, a lot of the companies that build these type of products, they've already implemented systems to how to keep people from getting this that aren't supposed to. This company specifically does not care. They will sell to a 5-year-old if they got the money. And this thing can hit 2023 trucks. And the update's coming out, so 2024 is literally 2 months away. I mean, you could do $1 million in
Oh
cars.
my gosh, bro, there's an update coming out too,
This
bro.
video is
Water
gonna
be
force
tampered with,
manufacturers
nigga.
to-
The water tampered with. That nigga take a sip and he try to throw the bottle away. Oh no, I got the bottle. Oh, don't worry, I'll make sure I disclose this water bottle. And smile at you, creepy nigga. Gonna go straight to the feds and
Acknowledge they've got to do something. The manufacturer's got to be the one to step up, like they had to do with the Kia,
He said,
and
yes,
send
bro,
out the update,
update,
for free
bro.
and fix this.
Why aren't the manufacturers stepping
If
up?
you want my honest opinion, I think because they're making money. Either way, the cars are getting sold. Dealers taking the loss. If it was them taking the loss, they wouldn't be as happy with this happening. The only time they care is when we go to the warehouses, like where they're manufacturing plants, and we're taking them out the plants, because then they're losing. But when it's dealers, the dealers be like, hey, I need a replacement for these cars, because they still want to sell them and make their money. So they're getting double the sales if you think about it. If this dealership was located in Michigan or Ohio, you would have people running into it broad day. The only reason it's not happening is because this is more of a rural area, but it's not going to take long.
Are you ready to give him some consulting
Okay,
information in
okay.
his office?
Oh yeah, let's go inside.
oh, they got food out too.
So I have some ideas for you to protect your dealership.
All right, what do you got for me? Because I need it.
I think the number one thing is keeping the better inventory to the front. I think either way, customers coming into the lot are going to be gravitated towards the front of the building anyways.
When you say better inventory,
The nicer stuff, like anything that's SS, Z01s, Hellcats, Trackhawks. I'm sure you guys don't get Trackhawks as much anymore.
there are two here.
Oh, you got two here? Then I'm definitely surprised.
I look-key want a Trackhawk.
Hot commodity in this community.
Hellcat Durango.
I look, he want a hell.
Bring
I look, he want a Hellcat.
Even then, they love it.
I'm in a track
At the front, not at the front of
That's right
Me,
by the side.
I kinda know how to
right
steal
in
one
front of
though,
the building,
but-
because anybody can walk up and not trigger those cameras on those sidewalks. I could do it. I could army crawl basically halfway to the
One
lot and the
day.
camera wouldn't even see me. That and exploring OBD2
Typical?
port locks. You
Bro,
can
what do you
find
mean
them
typical,
and
bro?
get a specific key made so they're kind of all
Nigga,
matching.
I'll say a car I want is a car I can like upgrade, but it's not too flashy. Like a BMW is a car you can upgrade it, you can put like different parts on it, and it's not too flashy.
So you don't have to keep 1,000,001 keys. Again, and see, the thing about this community is it's like a rumor mill. So as soon as they know, they're never going to touch any of your dealerships again, just out of fear.
So the first time we got hit at one of our stores, they took the 6 cars.
Yeah, they came prepared if they came for 6.
Yeah. They had a Trackhawk and a Durango, both filled with people.
Okay.
Grabbed all of our stuff.
That's the MO.
Yeah. And then we had guys overnight, security guards that were spent a bunch of money that we had wait there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And about when we stopped, because that's why we thought maybe there was an inside guy. And about when we stopped, really, like we got over it. It's over. Okay, fine. 2 goes by. Bam! They hit us again. Wi-Fi blockers, security blockers.
Yes, the
Damn,
only
hit
thing
that
is
nigga
it's
with
hard
Wi-Fi
because
blockers.
your guys are at a disadvantage. They're considered federally illegal. So you as a dealer couldn't buy one and turn it on because if your neighbor tries to call 911, they can't call 911. But see, as a criminal, I can just buy it and turn it on and all your security cameras are toast. So that's the other thing. I mean, you can get in more sophisticated, like hardwiring cameras for video feed, like straight hardwiring.
Okay.
No more wireless, no more internet, none of that, because the internet is susceptible to power outages. So if all your security features are Bluetooth and wireless, the minute that jammer comes on, none of it's working. I think my biggest fear
That nigga
is
play
secondary
GTA a lot.
trackers.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Especially
That nigga
ones
play
where-
GTA too
That's what scares me to death. Secondary trackers that are wired to the car. Not anything like Apple tags. Apple tags are useless. Tile, useless. Any of that junk, useless. Get brick house security boxes that are magnetic that stick to the underside of the car.
Okay.
Or low jack that's hardwired into the vehicle. And make sure when they install it, they put it somewhere that's not immediately underneath the steering wheel, because that's the first place anybody's going to check.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you put it somewhere wired into the trunk or into the engine bay, they're not thinking in the moment, and that, I think, it will give law enforcement enough time, because most law enforcement want to stop this.
No, yeah, for sure.
But what can they do when they just find a car abandoned in the middle of nowhere and there's no information about this low
Bro, I ain't
the
lying, this is some
history of how
wicked
these cars
work.
are traveling, where they're going, and ultimately, I think it's going to show that most of these cars are ending up at other dealerships to steal other cars.
And WG for hiding his face.
Basically, all the stuff that we're trying to do.
Well,
just be smarter
WG
about it.
like editor.
Yeah, really, because and you got to also remember, they're watching you. They're always going to be watching. They only got to be right one time. You got to be right every time. That's the biggest disadvantage to this.
Everything. Interrogating salespeople, what they may know, and then looking through the customers who sent in leads on those cars, who came to test drove those cars, fake IDs. It's never ending.
Daniel?
Richie D, you driving?
I am.
We got you on speakerphone with Tommy and Felix. He's been super helpful thus far. I explained who you guys were, or who you were.
Is that his wife in
We've
that
gone
picture?
over all the questions that you've had. We've gone over.
I don't know, my eyes
showed how they
is staring
steal
at the
a
background.
bunch of different kind of cars. We've got a lot of good stuff, and he's been more than helpful. So I just don't know if there's anything else that you may want to ask him, or
How are, because, you know, it's a cat and mouse game is what it really is. It's every time we figure out what they're doing or what anybody's doing to steal it, we try to change things up. How are they getting the inside information of what we're doing?
Manufacturer, they're the number one guilty of this. They're literally, I mean, basically,
Hey, bro,
their
your
owner
nose.
manuals
Hey,
are
hey.
how to guide how to
Cover your
remove one.
nose.
Every year, an owner manual will come out. If I'm second guessing myself about GPS technology,
Come on, bro. You taking too long to cover his nose, bro.
researching online about the car.
I've noticed recently, instead of going to like the Hellcats, you know, the Chargers, Challengers, Durangos, all that stuff, I've seen a lot of Camaros.
It's because I can take a Camaro without having to use a bypass. Are you familiar with how Mopars are taken? We have to tear out the glove compartment and then pull the carpet, and it gives us access to something called the Star Brute Force bypass. And so on Mopar, you need to use a bypass. Most kids don't know how to do it. A Camaro or Corvette, it can just be plugged into the OBD2 and started like that. Like if you were here, I could show you.
I mean, I like this, bro, because he's actually helping them to actually, like, he's actually helping these niggas on how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to not get robbed again. I blame the guess. That's the best way to put it.
Vans, and we call them fake t-shirts. They're called fake t-shirts. Or you call them t-shirts. If somebody's saying, oh, I got the stickers in a t-shirt done, it means they did the stickers in the title for the car. What they're doing is they're selling them on Facebook Marketplace to unsuspecting people who are buying them, thinking the titles are good. They're going to register them, and then it's coming back janky, you know, either a week later, a month later, who knows. But somebody's getting screwed in the process, you know?
Thanks for coming out, talking to Danny and everything. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
So you have your eyes on this one?
Yeah, this is the one. Beautiful and sitting unlocked. That's a big no-no when you're talking about community of car thieves.
What percentage of dealership cars you encounter would you say are just unlocked like this?
Too many. Like at least 70%.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of cars are unlocked when you go to a dealership. Like, they are unlocked, and you just get
No,
into
and then like I said, that's just a
easier to show the car.
Yeah.
So they don't have salesmen losing keys, wasting time.
Yeah, because you gotta think if the salesman loses the key, they gotta get it replaced. Yeah, you guys don't keep a locksmith on call, do you? No. So you gotta call somebody. So if you put an OBD blocker on that, they're not taking this car. You see that little port right there? That's what I'm plugging into to take this car.
How much does that cost?
OBD blocker? Well, it could be like $20.
Nigga, only 20.
If you buy a really nice one, maybe 30. But you see how easy it is to plug up? If they block those, it's over.
And you don't see this changing going forward?
Especially learning what I learned today, I really don't. Unless the manufacturers get involved, unless they have specific ways, or again, even like he was talking about how easy it is to buy the tablets, how easy it is to buy the keys.
Yeah.
Unless that stuff tightens up, other than putting $1 million+ fences, things like that, I don't see it changing, no, unfortunately.
Okay, damn. I feel bad. Oh, a month later, did he get locked up?
A story update on Felix. He called me a couple weeks ago and said, hey, mission went wrong. A house I was staying at got kicked in by the U.S. Marshals.
Damn.
They took my friend, and this was, let's say, a Friday, and he thinks, hey, by Monday, I'm gonna be on the list too. I gotta get out of the country. And initially how we were trying to end this story is actually get him hired by Dan and Kuna's Auto Group and maybe put him in a security role. And he was very excited about that.
Damn.
But I don't even know if he's in the country anymore. He hasn't really been answering my call. You know, last conversation he had, he said, post a video, protect my identity, I know you'll do a good job. We're gonna call Dan and deliver the bad news that, you know, there isn't necessarily gonna be a happy ending to the story that we know of.
Damn, I feel bad. You know what I'm saying? W Tommy G with another video. I low-key don't want to, you know what I'm saying, hear Dan on like, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Damn, bro, my nigga Felix, bro. Free my nigga Felix till he's backwards, nigga. He ain't do nothing. I mean, that nigga did do a lot. I'm not gonna lie.